minutes, put it on my face, and just lean back and ask the question.
Yeah, that shit smooth than a bitch. That shit was smooth.
I think that's the way to go about
it. This beat's so crazy. Right here. Motherfucker said, dum dum. These bitches on. We need to go ahead and do a project. I ain't playing.
We just got We Are Live up here.
Yeah, we gotta do better. Is that the only description?
Yeah, for now. You know, I think this would be a good night to just do a Q&A. You know, we don't need nothing too complicated. You know.
Trying to see where we at. We call Trinice and see what she's doing. Happy Saturday, Trinice. Where's that damn pink? Yeah, we fucked up on we got kicked off TikTok last night. What's going on, y'all? I wonder it says get calls. Tell Trinice she can we send her the link. Can she come up here?
Yeah. You can just inbox her the link and she can come up.
So.
Way too easy.
Damn.
There are trucks, and then there's the 2020.
So how y'all get kicked off TikTok? We about to send y'all niggas both the links.
Yeah.
How do we how I get the link?
Go to the bottom of the screen. You see where they got the man symbol with the plus sign to the right?
Mm-hmm.
You should click that, and it has copy. You grab the link from there and send it to where you need to go.
Here, y'all use this. I just sent it to you, Pink. And we're gonna send it to Trinice. We need to work on our Facebook audience anyway.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like the mode of operation, man. Work on a platform until they kick you off, and then go
No,
back to
we should have a Monday through Friday,
what
where
social talk.
yeah, where it really should be. It really should be a accountable masculinity should probably have 1 day on TikTok and 1 day on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, yeah.
2 days.
We're working
One
through
day
everything.
with 1 day a week just coming up.
Yeah, I used to like do my pods mostly on like Wednesdays because middle of the week, you know what I'm saying, enough stuff has gone by. You know, people got kind of either settled in from the start of the week or you know what I'm saying, like it's a good pivot point, you know. We got people backstage yet?
I don't think so.
No, not yet. Somebody in the comment. What's that? What's up, my boy?
Who's that?
My boy Marcus Anthony in the comments. He said, just here to check things out and see how we doing, man. You know, hey man, good to hear from you.
I
Can
see you, Marcus.
yeah, you got the comments up here. What you been up to, Marcus? How life treating you, brother? How's this to come back in? Mari, what's going on? So make sure y'all get this out to people. Share it. You don't know what a conversation gonna go, but it's gonna go the right way. William, it's almost like we testing the tuning and just hanging out in the studio a little bit.
Yeah. I
Okay,
just
now.
got to a new crib in the suburbs.
Hey man,
Um,
congratulations to you, man. I just seen your grind, so I already know what time it is for you, man. That boy said the suburbs. He want to be specific.
that nigga say he ain't in the ghetto no
It's
more.
a yeah, hey Maury, it's a pop-up topic. So wherever the conversation go.
Them niggas is crazy.
You gonna see it.
I be having people on my motherfucking page, nigga. Them niggas don't even like me. It was like, no, thank you. I'm not coming to the live.
But they ain't like why they ain't like that?
No fucking thank you. Fuck you. I just want you to know this is the first time I get a chance to talk to you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, nigga.
They she ready to come up?
You funky fat bitch.
Oh look, you ready to come up? You don't care? I can't hear you. I'm just gonna go ahead and say, shake your head no if you're not ready. Okay, you said no. All right. You wanna okay, all right.
Who said that?
Me.
Oh, look, superstar with the dimples. The superstar with the damn dimples.
Thank you.
Hey, appreciate you, Marcus. You know, I just be telling the truth, bro. You know, uh, how people take it, ain't got shit to do with
That,
me.
that nigga V don't even believe the shit he be saying.
Now
give,
it
give
make a
me
lot of sense though.
like critical thinking is lost on a lot of people, man. You know, like when we sit back and say, what were they thinking? You know, I like there was a story some lady that went up to Ohio and took her daughter with her, and then she done got deleted, and the
Damn.
only information he got was some new dude named Red Soul on as a gamer tag on Call of Duty. Now, if that don't sound like somebody driving to go meet Lucifer, I don't know what does. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
why I'm like,
then other
know
people was
somebody
telling,
real name. Know
and then
somebody
other
real.
yeah, like then come to find out the address is linked to a sex offender's address, and then the dude's gamer tag was Red Soul. Okay, people told her not to go, and she went anyway. And then there's some goofy ass women that saying men are evil. Like, no, she's stupid,
Yeah.
fucking dumb. Some like all of this being independent and stupid at the same time. You can't have it both ways. You just can't, because if the shoe was fit, if the shoe was on the other foot, and a guy left Tennessee,
What's up,
drove to
man? Man supporting men. What's
yes
up,
sir,
Chris?
and a dude drove to someplace in Ohio to meet some girl named Red Soul that poked him until he died, everybody would say that man was thinking with his dick. So she drove up there to go sit on the devil's
They
knee. They got
so they
cheated.
blame everything on the man did the man the man. It's like it's a song.
They,
The man.
Hey, we live on.
they might
We
as well
sent you a
just
link.
they have turned
Everybody
men
be there.
they have turned men into evil
Yeah.
boogeymen. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't make smart decisions, and then we supposed to be nice to stupid people. Stupid people are food for evil people.
I think they feel like you should give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm an optimistic person, but I'm not a dumb optimistic person. I'll be like, no, you shouldn't have did that.
Yeah, that's a big difference in being realistic. And then, okay, I probably shouldn't have given that much consideration, and still, getting played to some degree, because you got to trust people, and you got to trust them with something that makes sense that you can live without, right? If it doesn't go that way.
Yeah.
But taking your 8-year-old daughter on a road trip to go meet somebody the only person you know is their gamer tag named Red Soul. None of this stuff makes sense. The more information that comes out with it, the dumber it is.
I'm like, was the mama a gamer or what? What she
Yes,
was just going to.
it doesn't matter if she was a gamer, if she was a gamer, but that's the other part. Other gamers told her don't do it.
I'm like, what you?
Like I just don't connect where we're supposed to be empathetic to this level of stupidity.
She got a dinosaur brain. She had a dinosaur brain.
I bet it sounded like TV static in her head.
Why did I just hear that? Just
You remember you used to have a scratch on a CD and it would skip.
yeah.
That's what kind of autism that is right there. She had
And you want to know what's probably funny? She probably did not know how his real voice sounded or nothing.
nothing. No,
Probably just went off of text and all that. Never FaceTime. Just probably was on that headset on that video games.
and here's the thing, right? Go back to what I said. People start off when they read something stupid, they say, "What were they thinking?" Right? No, they were feeling,
They
and that
wasn't thinking at all.
they was feeling, grasping at straws, living off of their imagination. And she done drove up to go see Red Soul and got sit down the hill.
Ha!
You didn't snatch the
Man,
phone.
You
nah,
can't make
no.
you can't.
We're not gonna pervert the term snatching souls. Snatching souls is reserved for a very special
Oh
activity.
my goodness.
I mean, the reason why soul snatching is important is because your mama snatched your daddy's soul, and that's why you here. Absolutely. Shout out to the soul snatchers. Shout out.
I'm part of a little. No, I fought my way to get here. That's why
No,
I'm here.
no, 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 no.
I
No,
fought my way to get
no,
here.
no. Your daddy fought his way for you to get here. That nigga fought for his life. There was a moment where your dad froze up like,
That was the part where you were climbing out his balls.
I was like, fighting every night to get there.
This is
Your
gonna be
daddy,
retarded. This shit gonna be slow tonight.
your daddy said,
No, what's that note off of Wicked? Ah!
Let everything that has breath praise the Lord.
That's fucked up. It's crazy if you think about it. We all were fucked into existence.
Yep,
Look
with
at
no
this.
consent. I didn't consent to be here. So I
Nothing
might have,
beats a Jet 2 holiday. Look at
you know, like when you start thinking about why you're supposed to be here, yeah, you on a spiritual level, yeah, you're supposed to be a godly person, you know what I'm saying? And everything that comes with that conversation and be a representative of the most high, right? But you didn't consent to this. You didn't. And then there's some people that got this trick reverse psychology said you asked to be here. You chose your parents. Don't nobody choose their parents, fool. I don't give a
I guess
damn.
because they figured that you came out your dad balls and then you fought all the other sperm, so you chose to be fighting them.
Yeah,
Like,
like
no.
okay, whatever. We still didn't know what we was doing. If that's what they believe, we still didn't know what we was doing. We didn't
Okay.
consent. You know what I'm saying? Like we was coerced. Like most people that's out here, they should have went down the drain.
Yeah.
Should have been
Hold on
shot on
one
the
second. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. Hold on.
Mhm. It should have been some of these people
Hello?
should have drive up on the car seat.
Hello?
Hold on, let me go ahead and mute you. I want to hear that
Yeah,
conversation.
she about to sell some ass.
Uh,
That nigga
man,
last name is like it's a 3-star burger joint.
I still, you know what, man? I still got to ask that question. Let me go ahead and get the screen real quick. Hey, man, to y'all, I got a question. Why do y'all take credit when people like your AI pictures? Why? Why do you take credit for AI pictures? I just really want to know. Why they,
Yeah,
Dante? Why you think they do that?
shit, I don't know. It's the long pause for me. It's the long pause.
Why do you take credit for AI pictures?
Yeah,
What are we supposed to do with that?
man, them
This
motherfuckers
this
ain't.
computer this computer enhanced version of you doesn't exist, and you take credit for it. You don't
Nigga, that
think
shit
that's a
is wild.
you don't think that's a mental illness? You know how narcissistic you got to be to say thank you. What? I can see if you drew it. Hey,
Hey,
this is
man, I want to give a special shout out to my number one supporter
who that?
outside of V, Sam.
Oh yeah, man, straight up. Hey, shout out to Sam. I owe that man a phone call too, man. He hit me up one day. I wasn't able to chop it up with him.
Yeah, I called him the other day, man.
Mhm.
That's a supporter.
Yeah, man, he with it.
God damn.
I
That
remember
nigga
when,
supports like no other. We got to send him some merch.
for real, bro. Like I remember when you and I started like fusing together our ideas and then trying to do some content and doing some testing here and there. He was one of the first people that called me and say, "Hey, man, y'all doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? I like what y'all doing. It's gonna be a big deal when we get to where we're going with it. You know." So shout out.
Absolutely. Shout out to Sam. Jalen Bosswood. Do you see what Jalen said?
Let me see here. Why are his comments coming up? Is it fused over here?
Yeah, it might be just on my
It,
page or something.
This project popping up. It should be showing up over here though, because the comments are linked. I'm gonna go over here and check it on your page.
So Jalen said the crack era, Section 8 stunted our ability to develop properly. We collectively aren't the sharpest knives in a drawer, and it's unfortunate. Not acting superior or anything. My grandfather was a
Well,
crackhead.
You ready? You want me to take you back down to? I could have just took her off. She said she wasn't ready, huh? She said, "Hey,
This
tell
is her.
Jalen to come." I don't know, but hey, you can see all of the other comments though, right?
Hmm.
Let's see.
Jason said very narcissistic. You see that?
Oh yeah, like I can't see those comments. Hey, tell those guys to come over to my Facebook page if possible, so they can come up over here in the comment section because I got like all of the comments linked for every platform coming up over here. I just can't see them, for whatever reason. Or they can stay there and I just go over to the other page and see interact over there.
I wonder how why they don't
It's
do that because it's.
I don't know, man, because it's all late. You see all of the platforms at the top, right?
Mhm.
It should have all of the comments linked.
Jason said very narcissistic. Without our prompts, AI can't feed off it. It's the same as planting an idea in someone's head like a seed and watching it come to. Mm.
Yeah, yeah. Jason said, oh, yeah. Shout out to Jason too. Yeah, yeah. The crack era and Section 8 stunted our ability to develop properly. We collectively aren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, and it's unfortunate. Not acting superior or anything. My grandfather was a crackhead. Got you. Yeah. The the damage that the crack era did, it created these pillhead babies now, and they got a whole different subculture. And then we got all this other. There's so many different communication tools out there. Like there's a whole different society that communicates on nothing but Twitch, nothing but YouTube, nothing but Reddit, nothing but Substack, nothing but you know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole demographics of people out there having conversations, having probably conversations about the same topics in a different way that we don't know anything about. We will never interact with them. And then you don't know these people exist until you look up one day and you're on the news and you see teen takeover. They done destroyed some, you know what I'm saying, some local municipality or something, and people complain about the youth. Uh, we don't know what's going on until after there's a video about it, you know. So when you sprinkle some pills on that type of behavior, a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, slut behavior and some OnlyFans and you know what I'm saying, a couple perks, you're gonna get some crazy outcomes when it come down to it. You know what I'm saying? You get bitches driving to go meet folks with gamer tags, and now we like, why would anybody do that? It's,
Mm.
do you
it's
think like now it's like because at one point in time a lot of stuff was like in the closet or just like not out there like that.
mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
now it, it's out. It's and people make it just like it's regular.
I
you
done
know.
messed it up the screen.
Oh, okay. You know what's regular? Dysfunction.
Yeah, because
Dysfunction.
at one point in time people like popping pills and doing all of that. That was something that no, you couldn't be doing that. You couldn't be out here disrespecting your body or anything like now. It's like a culture of it, like it's shaking your butt, having your body looking all. Mm-mm.
I got a
Now they
question for
don't
you.
care.
Hey, Pink. Do you think feminism is shrinking?
I wish it would, but it
What
seemed
would it?
like they recruiting.
What would it? What would a shrinkage? Well, if feminism was diminishing, what would it look like? What would be signs that feminism is diminishing in your opinion?
Um, they wouldn't be running around here talking to men in the way that they would. They would. I wouldn't hear so often. I don't need no man. Um, they it would be more married women. It would
Mm.
be more family units. It would be more women not being selfish. they will be selfless. They say they're not. They're selfless because of their children. No, no, you're not.
Okay, well let's look at it like this. Take relationships out of it, right? And just amongst women, no men involved, no kids involved, as much as possible, right? What would it look like amongst women if feminism was giving signs that it was shrinking? Like
Um,
let's say me and Dontre, we represent two demographics of men that have no idea what's going on behind closed doors amongst women, right?
yeah,
And you being a woman having principal access because you could just walk in, right? And women are just sitting around at a table saying we got to stop this or whatever. We need to be better with each other. What signs would let you know that women are putting down the battle axe of feminism and really focusing on uh, community driven, like I guess unity amongst women?
holding each other accountable.
What about accepting it? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
a lot of this stuff just be buzzwords, man. It ain't real. And so that's why, like, when people talk about normal, what's normal is dysfunction. And
It
and
very much.
what we're seeing is honesty, and people don't like it because this is why, in general, most women don't like reality.
And one thing I had to realize the older I got, some women just like chaos on a 24-hour, 7 days a week basis. If they can't wake up to chaos, it's a problem. Some of them just can't wake up. Like you wake up, you wash your
Think about
face,
this.
brush your
Think
teeth.
about
It's
just say
silent.
if they can't wake up to chaos, it's a problem.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
insane.
why y'all so quiet? Why y'all? It's like
That's
there's
insane.
not. There's something wrong with that.
Yeah, it's mental illness. Like, look, shout out to Jason. He said, let me see if I can highlight this up here. He said, chaos is in our nature, is our nature. Peace is an accident. Ugh, yeah. What? I think that's pretty accurate.
You said chaos is in our nature.
Chaos is our nature.
Hold on one
Is our
second.
nature. Peace is an accident. You want to know what? When people, how do you feel like when people group us all together, like with certain scenarios?
Give me an example.
Um, I guess when people stereotype, like,
Well, stereotypes are real. So
yeah, I understand. Like, because one thing that I know sometimes people say to me like when they're giving me a stereotype or something, and I'm like, I can't. All I say is I can't identify, and I just keep doing what I'm doing. They're like, oh, but you didn't met somebody like that or something. I'm like, of course, we've all met individuals like that. However,
okay,
if I myself have not done that or experienced that, or my parents or my counterparts or people that I'm around, I'm like, I can't identify with it on a day to day basis or growing up as a child or something. I'm dealing with it secondhand. So that's why I was like, I can't really identify like that.
so
You can't identify with what? Popping that ass? What
so
we talking about here?
being a
so
groupie, being a groupie like that.
well, to your point, right? This is why I talk about discipline so much because there are undisciplined people and there are disciplined people. Period. Right? And undisciplined people make stupid decisions. Disciplined people generally do not. Disciplined people are not going to relate to stupidity as much as undisciplined people, right? So, as far as like stereotypes are concerned, I'm like the people that fit the behavior that you describe, you know, I would say I can't relate to it, but if I had to see it and I had to take a stab at it, I'd say something along those lines. But like you can't speak to every single thing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You just can't. So I don't see the point of those conversations. And I asked him, I said, what would you like to hear me say? Like, because
I'm like, I can't give you. What answer do you want? Because I'm like, evidently, I'm not giving you the answer you want to hear. So what do you want to hear?
and then I tell him to say, educate me. Because you want to have a conversation about something and you want to land
You doing it
somewhere.
to your phone?
I don't know where you want to land because I can't
Yeah,
understand
you
what you're
doing it to your
talking about.
phone?
Because you could tell me about uh, something going on in a completely different zip code, right?
Yeah.
And
You know?
if I don't live over there and I'm not affected by it and I don't know anybody, what are you expecting me to give? You know what I'm saying, to the topic, you know? So I think it's okay to not know everything, you know?
Because that's just like sometimes people be like, well, the crack era. I'm like, the crack, it's still crack being sold.
Man,
Like, crack still.
I wrote a post the other day. I'm like, uh, crack didn't, I mean, the government didn't destroy the community. They did give the coons the tools to destroy themselves, though. You didn't have to sell no dope, and you didn't have to do no dope. You chose to, and they didn't like that. And I don't care because it's the truth. You don't have to go do something just because other people do it. And at 47 years old, we saw the crack era from beginning to end almost. You know what I'm saying? And somehow, some way, my family managed to not produce a bunch of drug addicts.
And that was my,
I,
because we was,
and
we was in the,
I'm talking about in Birmingham, Alabama, where unemployment was, you know, sent across the board, and we're talking about the shutting down of steel plants and mill work and all this other change and everything. And somehow, the men in my family knew how to work for themselves. They worked with their hands, and they still was getting contracts and stuff. They didn't victimize themselves with dope. So I can't speak to that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody made a choice at some point to either decide to poison their people or poison themselves. And like I've it's the same as like when men are complaining about family court and the child support system and all this other stuff. Who told you to keep nothing in these women if you already knew that the family court system is not in your favor?
Yeah, let me try to get this
You know
thing.
what I'm saying? So, alongside the Clintons and the Bushes, the Reagans, all of the presidents that had up to that certain point at the height of the three strikes rule, mandatory minimums, the war on drugs, all this other stuff that was already in play. How do you think you got an opportunity at a successful, healthy uh, life with freedom by selling poison to people that live around the corner from you? It don't make sense. And I'm talking about the sense of it all. I understand why people did it or why they make the claim that they did it. Oh, because it's job shortage. No, it was no different.
not
Like
during that time. It was
like
not.
unemployment across the board affected everybody.
Because
Because like
during that time they had the yuppies. They had during that time that was the economic part of it.
man, we had a lack of education. You know what I'm saying? That's part of it too. You had too many stupid people that had all of the attention.
Yeah,
Hey, so Disha, was you able to get on this platform just with the link that I sent you?
yeah, but I did it through my email. I did it through my email. I didn't do it through my Facebook.
What you mean you did it through your email?
You just clicked the link and it came up, right?
I
You,
clicked the I clicked the link and then I went to my Chrome. But then they asked you, do you want to do it through your Facebook or through your email? I said through my email.
so you just set up your StreamYard profile through
So
there.
did you set up a
Yeah,
StreamYard profile?
because I didn't even have to do the StreamYard profile, and I just pressed that
You went through
through
her
my
email.
email.
Yeah, it's relatively easy to use, you
Yeah.
know. So, but But like, I think that just like everybody has made these full circle revelations about their own families, their own equity in their relationships, you got to look at everything that way because
Yeah.
it'll be different. Let me say it like this, because there's some people that's always going to be like, "Oh, you're leaving out this part, you're leaving out that." I've considered all things that make sense. I'm 47 years old. I saw it, so it would be different if the government, big boogeyman government at the time, right? That the in
Yeah.
the same context as being spoken, was riding around in black vans and putting needles in people that was already filled with crack cocaine.
Okay.
You
It was
understand
like,
what I'm
you gonna
saying?
take this, you gonna
Like,
take this stuff.
no, not even saying that. Just pulling up, jumping out like ice, jabbing people up, poking them with needles, poisoning them, infecting them with, you know what I'm saying, with an addiction. And then we could say, hey, then we'd be having a different conversation now. Hey man, y'all remember when, you know what I'm saying, them black vans was riding around and people was jumping out, doping people up with heroin, whatever drug they could come up with, right? Because your consent was removed.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Your consent was removed. That wasn't the case. Y'all picked up whatever chemicals and product that was already manufactured, and you sold it to your own people. You poisoned your own folks, man. Those that
That's
did
just
it.
like now, that fentanyl and stuff. I'm like,
Yeah,
when
it's
y'all
crazy.
gonna leave that alone? When y'all gonna stop?
And yeah, I hear all people try to give me, well, it's a hindsight conversation. No, it's accountability about the understanding. Like understanding is accountability. You get that? Like
Yeah.
when you understand somebody's point and you accept it, it's saying, I take ownership over my understanding of the information that we discuss. And I'm not trying to counter it. I'm not trying to do anything else but like see the other perspective of it. You
Oof.
have to take in one side of the topic in order to rationalize why somebody would have an opinion if you care about a solution.
Yeah.
And and the solution is not saying the solution can't be, well, look what the government did to us every time we try to solve a problem. It
I'm
can't
like,
be.
I'm like, they act like they came and was like, well, here's a check, but you gotta kick your man out.
No, and the fools that accepted
That's
that, they
just.
accept
I mean, that's what
it.
happened.
But it is what happened for sure. So, but somebody had to accept it, and that's the thing, right? The 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 person that was willing to accept it, and then there was some men that it might have been the best situation. I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
But
But
then
ultimately,
also they don't never tell about. It's the movie called Caroline. They don't
yeah,
talk about like the one she got all them kids, and then remember
yeah,
that the dude started buying her stuff and everything. So when the caseworker coming over, they hiding the toaster, they hiding this and hiding that. And I'm
yeah,
like, on paper he don't live there, but I'm like, they not talking about that.
no.
They just talking about him getting put out. I'm like, do y'all know it's a lot of people ain't on paperwork?
Well, that movie had a lot of game in it
Yeah,
about understanding, like the lengths that they would go through to create fear for not accepting government assistance once that you solicited
yeah.
it, and they create a FOMO, fear of missing out.
Would you finish what you were saying, D? So my question is this. This is my question. Is you respond to him, you say you don't think feminism is collapsing. You think it's alive and well.
No, I think they recruiting. They basically are teaching younger women to believe in the okey doke.
Do you really? But do you? I don't know. I think it's dissipating. I don't think
It's
that.
it's going at a slow rate.
I think women believe that they've been manipulated and tricked. What about you? Did you has your excuse me, has your views changed over the last couple years on how you look at men just versus how what you was taught in society?
what society taught, what society told showed me, yes. But outside of what I was taught in my home, dude, that had never changed.
No, well, I understand that, but a lot of times this is the problem because church, because between church and state, we all understand that a good home can be destroyed by the indoctrination of what you learn in school. So my question is this: the reinforcement will be to reinforce your thoughts will be your foundation. You know what I mean? But a lot of y'all foundation is cracked and destroyed through that indoctrination. So based on what you learned in society, it has changed.
It
So
took
what
my foundation to reinforce.
it took your foundation to reinforce the to counter what you learned in society.
No, what I learned in society was be independent, go out there and get it, all this, that, and other. To where when I was in a mediation session, um, like with my parents and the person I was with, I said I actually let it fall. I'm tired of being a man in this relationship. I'm tired of being a man and all this, that, and other. I don't even have room to feel my emotions to where my mom and my they said, no, 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 no. You know we didn't raise you to be like that. You will never know how it feels to be a man, a black man at that. So we don't ever want that to fly out your mouth. You know you was never raised to be that way.
Well,
They checked me right there.
it flew out your mouth. So
They
when did
checked
you, when did you get your dick cut off?
I had to be I believe I was like 30, 30 when that happened to me.
Wait a minute.
I was 30.
How long was you running around with your meat out?
It had to be probably like
Time.
4 or 5 years.
What do you think women get indoctrinated at the most? Because this is making me think. Because I got an idea why
At work,
feminism is
hanging with
growing.
with me, it was hanging out with my now associates at work and
Mm.
all of that.
I
My other cousins and everything. I really wasn't um with my immediate family at that time. I
You
was
was with the
actually,
cousins that didn't have daddies.
yeah, I was with them that didn't have no daddy.
the baddies with no daddies committee. Yeah, I'm trying to
Yeah,
tell you that they try to convince you that the way that you was raised was not not acceptable. They had to bring you down to their level of mediocrity.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what most of them is. I mean, when you look at the matriarchal community and which is the black community, most of these motherfuckers is like you say, baddies with no daddies. Okay.
why do you think that it has turned into that and is not so much patriarchal, like because they when grandma died it seemed like uh shoot, everything went down and we don't even get together no more and all this. I'm like, what about grandpa? What about
Well, well,
we
well,
wouldn't have our last name if it wasn't for Pawpaw.
while that might be true, um, there's some ebbs and
Yeah,
flows in that.
she need a history lesson, man.
But yeah, this is a deep history lesson, right? And I'm gonna give it to you in three
No, I'm just,
phases.
but I'm like, what people need to know more about that.
Well, I'm gonna try to compress it into three phases, right? So you can get
Okay.
so the first phase, everybody talks about slavery. We know men were buck broken in front of their women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We know that part, right? And then you had uh post emancipation and post reconstruction, where you got vagrancy laws that still locked up black men, right? Because plantation owners still wanted to be able to lock people up hard time. That's what that movie Life was about, matter of fact. And then you had obviously during the civil rights movement and Jim Crow, black families stuck together, they was married. However they was put together, it was put together, right? And then you had the elimination the systematic elimination of all people that was progressive, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, uh, from Robert Kennedy,
Why y'all pause?
I
Okay.
don't know what he got going on. He got a janky connection. So he was saying
Move
slavery,
around. Move around. Okay.
slavery, Reconstruction, Jim Crow, and then then the systematic attacks of mass incarceration. Through all these times, the BLK
The black
woman.
family. Yeah, yeah. Then after the black family was systematically eliminated, the concept of that, the philosophy of a black family was eliminated. You got to kill it in the mind first, and then create the image on TV, and then tell people that to emulate what they see, and then you start seeing white people going through the same thing too. That's why they threw the Brady Bunch out there. Okay, they had I'm saying these step families and I'm saying
Yeah,
situations
because
or
they try
whatever.
to make it seem like they was just one.
No,
No, there was
no,
two steps.
wait a minute, wait a minute. What I'm gonna say this: 1965, the motherfucking Welfare Act. Whenever
That too.
the government directly got in our communities, because up until then we was getting married up until 90%. Most black families,
Yeah,
black homes was married. When Lyndon B. Johnson, 1965 Welfare Act introduced the concept of the government financially being a husband, that was the beginning of the motherfucking end. And then you tack on the mass incarcerations, with the Richard Nixon shit going into Ronald Reagan, war on drugs, and now they've completely decimated the community where the women, that's where they started in the late 60s, early 70s, and then the feminist second wave feminism at the same time. So they launched second wave feminism, and they launched a war against black men, and that made the woman the top. That made the woman the leader in the community right there. 50 years later, this is what we got. The bitch don't want to relinquish the control. That's why we always blame the BLK woman for everything, because she made a decision to allow the government to be her husband.
Okay.
yep. I mean, it's as crazy as the concept as that sound to women. Look at the outcomes. Like think about what men are saying, right? And think about what men complain about when we say we can look at a child or a woman's behavior and say, "Oh, you didn't have no daddy growing up."
Damn.
Like just straight up, we can listen to the way that you deal with a conversation. You lead with insults. You're argumentative.
Yeah.
Everything is a but. I hear you, but accept what you got to accept the information that's in your environment. And if it's coming to you from different people with the same talking points, maybe you should start saying, you know what? Maybe everybody's telling me the same thing for a reason. Because like men don't change.
No.
Men don't. Women do. Women are the trendy ones. Women are the ones like you. Like the reason we could say you got a Boosie fade is because Boosie ain't never changed his haircut.
That's true.
You understand what I'm saying? Like when men get their haircut, you go back and you can check them from 20 years prior. If he had a ball fade 20 years ago, he probably got a ball fade today. He got a
Well, we
number.
got some comments. So Corey said fentanyl got my father, but we the change examples now. We are the solution and unity. You started having these conversations by applying the real work by any means. Sam said it's all about what dad and grandpa could do. It ain't about who they are. Not to mention the millions of ABs of black babies. Shout
That
out to
too.
Trey Preaching. Man, check this out, man.
Come on now.
Man, that black funky bitch fucked the whole community up, man. And you know the crazy part is, Dimples and goddamn V.
What's up?
You,
Yeah.
you niggas, you niggas come from goddamn two-parent homes, and y'all are affected by this shit.
Yeah. Because
And
what
I'm
is
the
I
motherfucking product of directly the bullshit. So y'all
yes.
fuck inadvertently. You've been fucked up through extended family or through a bitch that you was in a
Yes.
relationship with,
Yes.
and that shit is just motherfucking pandemic at this point.
I can't stress enough the conversation that you and I had when you had to point out to me, Vic, you were in the minority. The table has flipped. Like me and you on paper, mathematically, however it looks, me and you represent the men that ain't supposed to get along.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like
No.
fundamentally,
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. But it's a bridge, and that's through the bitches.
and yeah, facts. And that's the thing. You got men and women on both sides of the same scenario. Like I have to fight through the stereotype. You got raised off the stereotype, and then you had to wear it and then take it off because you
Have
didn't
you
have.
have you have you ever slipped inside of the vagina of a bitch that was raised without a father?
Yes, almost didn't get out of there.
How much of that pookie dick have you had, D?
Mm. Well, gee,
Boogie Coochie.
it's treacherous over there. It's very treacherous.
And when one thing Pookie know how to do is throw that motherfucking D. That
Man.
nigga, that nigga gonna get a place to stay. He gonna get a sandwich made, nigga. That
Okay.
nigga, that nigga Pookie gonna get some good work out your motherfucking ass.
What is it? What's the song say? Give me two per.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
like
I'm telling you, man. It's
and
fucked
that
up.
and because of all of that, now we got women that'll make a baby with the wrong man before they make a sandwich for the right one.
And that's my whole thing. He's sitting up there wanting to babysit and all that. I'm like, what?
Man, these hoes got the strictest program besides who they having a baby with.
And all of that came from incentivized welfare. Like like the truth is, like in other countries, right? Like in Kuwait, what they do for single mothers in the United States, they do for married families in other countries. They subsidize the married folks
And
because
see,
they
that's why
want
I'm like, they
because they
starting to
want
get
that
them.
country to grow. And if you could take if you had a $3,000 stipend and you got 4 kids in your household and a wife, that's a big help if you don't have to pay for utilities or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got 3 grand, you could actually save some money. And all they want you to do is send your kids to school for free, become architects and engineers and add some value back to society. But
And see, that's
over
cool.
here, but over here, our government subsidized degeneracy for decades, and
That's why
then
I'm like,
and just to complain about crime. They don't want to fix no problems. They don't turn they don't turn the cotton pickers into cotton.
that's what,
Think about it, right? When you had the cotton picker and he put put the cotton in the gin and make whatever materials, now you eliminate slavery, shadow slavery, whatever, right?
yeah,
And then you want to participate in the free market, but you got to do it a certain type of way based on ethics. Well, we create vagrancy laws that still kind of play in today, and then Jim Crow and all this other stuff that really take you out the game for little or nothing. And then and if you don't, and the only way they can police you is based on your behavior. That's the primary function. So if you can't control your emotions, you're gonna end up getting locked up and being enslaved by your emotions and chains. And then they're gonna turn you don't went generationally speaking, you've evolved from a cotton picker to the cotton itself. And now they write contracts on you because the state gets a check for that bed that you're supposed to be in because
yeah.
it's a privately owned prison. It's contracting with it's contract work with no paycheck.
And then what was funny to me was when my cousin had went, heck, when he got out, he owed the state of California $900. I'm like, how you owe them when you didn't even want to be there?
He ain't make no deposit.
Okay, I'm like,
That nigga
He
say
ain't
how
make no
you owe them and how
deposit.
you owe them and you didn't want to be there. That sound like most niggas' marriages.
it's like, how you owe them when you don't even want to be there?
You came in with nothing. You still owe something. It's crazy.
Man, that shit
Exactly.
wild in the motherfucker, man. That shit wild.
Yeah, like
Only the best thing a man can do in this motherfucking life, like I was telling my brother, is to expand territory and make babies. What
I
else
get it.
can you do?
It really
Like,
ain't.
like
I got a
outside out.
question. I have a question for y'all. When it comes to child support, is it a thing where y'all just totally against child support of any kind?
Yeah, the
Or
state, the state don't have no business in your life. The government shouldn't have any affairs in your relationship with your children.
Okay,
It shouldn't,
what?
it shouldn't, it
How do
shouldn't
you
be a
guys
thing.
feel about fathers who actually are not actively involved in their
Well, you
children's
should have
lives?
fucked. You should have fucked better, bitch. You should have fucked better, bitch. I mean, I bet you won't do it again. Well, I get. I mean, well, that's a lie. Because you have 3, 4 motherfucking ain't shit baby daddies, bitch. You just a motherfucking trash dumpster, man. Yeah, bitch, you got dumpster juice coochie, bitch. Dumpster juice coochie. 3 ain't shit niggas. You a legend. Like you are a legend in picking the wrong motherfucker. That's hard work and dedication.
Sound like a loser.
Super loser, bitch. Banana peel coochie.
He said banana peel.
Hey, well, I think this, right, when it comes down to that conversation. Number one, you have to deal with the amount of men that's you have to deal specifically with the men that actually have to pay child support, and because most men don't have children, most women have children by the same man. They the ones trying to get blood from maternal,
Blood from a motherfucking turtle.
trying trying to get ketchup out of a rock. It's like the men that and the men that do fit the first level of the first tier of the baby daddy conversation and child support or whatever, that group of men ain't number like 20% or less. The see, like when you think about the very nature of that question is a feminism question. You understand what I'm saying? Because like it,
I
it's it's
understand how it can be.
it's based off of women thinking that men are reckless with making children, and the majority of men don't have children.
I
With
don't think it is. I
and,
don't.
and if the majority of women, especially just speaking solely for black men and black women, right? If the majority of black women could accept collectively that most men don't have children, then they should only be talking about the men that they made children with.
Yes.
And then when they do that, like if we had a million baby mama march on Washington D.C., and then how many if it's a million women, how many baby daddies do you think that those million women share?
I don't think they would share a lot. They wouldn't be sharing baby daddies like that.
Just
I
And
don't
they
think.
would they would share
Really?
200,000 men because they reproduce with just 20% of men.
because I
That's
got
You
four.
want
I
crazy.
to know?
got I got I got 4 baby mamas
See
in
You
what I'm
want to know
saying?
town.
what? You want to know what that is true? Because heck, when it comes to my daughter's father, he
How,
has
how
one
many?
child by
How
each
many?
of us.
Yeah, you see how many baby mamas he got? You gotta take your shoes off.
I
It's
said,
like
fuck.
eight of them.
He got 8 baby mamas.
Yeah.
I don't have no kids, but it's a bunch of men and women. Do you see what I'm saying?
Between
Like
me and him, we got 12 baby mamas.
you see what I'm saying? Like that conversation don't have nothing to do with childless men. But that's one of the things that men like me have to fight through, because the first thing that women try to do, especially if they're a baby mama and they bitter, and a man like me tell the truth about something or share my perspective or an opinion, they consider it an attack. And then one of the first layers of insults is say, I bet you don't even take care of your kids. How your daughters feel about that? Women talk to me crazy. They automatically assume that we have kids, but most of us do not.
I feel like this. Um, as far as that's concerned, whatever my child's father chose to do, as far as his responsibility, has no validity over how Dontre does with his daughters or his children or
Yeah,
But
any
we,
other.
but we
Um,
come from the same environment. See, this the problem. Is Dontre is the exception to the rule. You understand what I'm saying? Dontre is not. You can't. You're not gonna walk out here and find and 10 down tracks. Reformed degenerate.
No, you want to know what grinds my gears about women? Now, you'll be with a man who does not take care of his children, but takes care of your children, but then will get mad at your child's father for doing
Oh
the
yeah,
same
that
thing.
just that just that's
I'm
just
like,
a power trip.
I'm like,
Yeah,
it'd be a whole lot of dysfunction with that.
yeah. I mean, my path to not having any children was wasn't for a lack of trying. You understand what I'm saying? It's the type of woman that was available at the time, and the truth is, it ain't been nothing but women with children. It's very rare for a man to meet a woman with no children that's in his age bracket that wants what he wants, especially if he on his path. Because a lot of folks ain't on the same sheet of music at the same time. Most women, when they want a man with no kids, it's because they don't want to have no more kids. I
Man,
mean, that like you don't date women. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not. I mean, I'm married and everything now, but like most men's dating experience usually deal with a woman that she wants something that she could get, but she's not gonna get it from every guy. You know, and what black men have black men had the lowest standard for their women. We got to the point where like we'll take you if you got kids with somebody else. You know, even if he wants kids. But the truth is, the level of manipulation that's been played on women and men has affected women in such a way that whatever we think the two-parent household is supposed to look like or a healthy, you know what I'm saying, parenting situation, maybe the next couple generations to get it right, but Generation X is finished. Gen X is finished. Millennials are finished. They might be doing a little bit better. I don't know. I got to go look at it statistically, but everybody that's under 30 is gonna have to be the ones that's gonna have to do something about it though, if they care. But nah, but I think they're too individualistic, and they're not gonna be. Most of them that's doing the right thing, they're not gonna want to have the state in their business. So they'll probably be more along the lines of common law marriage type of situations, you know,
yeah,
because they can see us real time having these discussions, and the level of dysfunction that our parents' generation was raising us with, we couldn't even ask questions without it being considered disrespect.
yeah. They was like,
Shit,
don't ask me no question. Period.
yeah, yeah. Don't, like that is a woman led home. That's not a man led home. That is a woman led home. That mindset, that thinking, that's not from people that solve problems. That's from people that try to beat you into submission. Those are bullies. Our my generation's parents were bullies because their parents bullied the shit out of them.
Because we was always taught that, heck, you can ask questions, you can have your opinion, and all of that. So it was kind of strange to me, like how some of these women are like, because I said so. Like,
Well,
because
it's not.
I remember when my daughter was like smaller, and I asked her to do something, and no, I asked her a question, and she asked me why, and I turned to her and I explained to her, and these other buckets, they was like, "You gonna explain?" I said, "She asked me a question. How is she supposed to learn anything if I don't?" They was like, "That couldn't be my child. That couldn't be my child."
It
Because
can't
I
be.
said so. I'm like,
And all they're doing is repeating the way that they was raised. And that's why I always think back to like, that's why I know which questions to ask. You know what I'm saying? It's like just like we pause for a second and say, hey, man, most black men don't have no kids. But most women with kids don't think about men without kids because they're not attracted to those men. Because if they were, there'll be a scrap for men with no children before they already had kids. They don't do that. They want the bright shiny object when they're in their youth.
And you're right.
But
They probably be thinking that, oh, maybe he want kids, so that's probably why he ain't got none and on. But sometimes they, like, some men probably, they're fine with not having kids, but then most men, they want children.
yeah, most that's the main reason why most men don't have kids. It ain't because they can't just go pick somebody to have them with, but most men that do have kids make their kids within marriage.
Yeah,
35% of 30% of black men are married, right? And the majority of those men that have kids made their kids in marriage.
yeah. Because I know all of us, all of us.
And the biggest thing, the biggest game and shenanigan and psyop that was played is this narrative that men are uber promiscuous to the point where women shouldn't trust men. When the reality is, all it did was make women distrust women even more. Because if you believe all men cheat, who are men cheating with?
Women and other men.
Yeah, so that means all women cheat.
It's like,
So the whole time it's a projection on women's insecurities. It don't have nothing to do with men because y'all get to decide that. You know, y'all get to decide who you give your body to. You can't make you. That would be a crime. And the men that commit that crime, they locked up now for the most part. They already there's a large sample size of people that fit what I'm talking about. So you got the the women that are breeders pretty much that had their children out of wedlock with multiple men. And the type of men that fit that behavior, if they're free, they still related to somebody that's locked up because they come from the same tree. And generally speaking, all of y'all are raised by the same type of situation.
and I
Uh,
wondered that,
a
like,
woman
women
dominated
that just
home
constantly doing that.
because it's coming from because they nobody married their mama and their daddy wasn't married and they kept reproducing with the same type of people. Like think about what would make you connect with somebody to make you vulnerable enough to be physically intimate with them. You have to have something that you relate to them on, right? Most of the out of 10 times, 8 of them times is going to be getting to know each other, and you share similar backgrounds, and then whoop de whoop. Next thing you know, you split open like a Cornish hen, and you know what I'm saying. And now it's over with. Y'all got a baby on the way, you know.
Yeah.
But then
We
then the
we
other,
fucking we fucking real bad.
yeah,
When I
and
say
then
we fucking, when I say we fucking,
look at that boy
when I
eyes.
say we is fucking.
So wrong.
Hey, and then you got the ones where it's like you got the criminal side that just hyper animalistic. You know what I'm saying? That guy exists, but the criminal element in all of this is only 1%. It's like if you think about it, when they try to market to you that the black man is a criminal, the criminal element only makes up 1% of men in the black community. 99% of men don't.
Because they quick to say, well, what about where'd y'all go?
We right here.
Oh,
He
when they be talking about what about black on black crime? I'm like, dude, are y'all? Hey, Tree, how you doing?
I can't
What's
hear
up?
y'all.
You
We
can't
can hear
hear us?
you. We can hear you.
We can hear you though.
Yeah, we heard you. Hmm. Hey, what you typing up over there? Hey, go into settings. Let me help you out with your audio real quick. If yeah, you might need help over there too.
Where in the
Yeah,
show everyone
We
can
can hear her
why
mic. She just
can't I
can't hear
hear
us.
yeah.
We
Hold
them?
got
on. She can't hear us too. She said she can't hear anything. Let me see.
This
Tell
is
her,
weird.
yeah, tell her go into
Let
settings.
me see Mike.
You gotta fix it. I don't know what we doing over here.
Oh, I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
we can hear you.
Maybe I should put my
Go
headset
into your
on.
yeah. You might
We
that
can,
might work. Headset. Are you good?
cause
What's
I can
this?
hear y'all.
You trying to play a video, Duntree, or something?
No. I just fucked up. Just get us right.
I
Oh
got you.
wait, I can hear y'all now.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, you can put your headphones on.
I think I heard
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah, you
Can
can.
somebody say
We,
something?
Can you hear us
yeah,
now?
Mm-hmm.
yep. What's
I
going
can hear
on?
y'all. Hey everybody, happy Saturday.
Hey,
Okay. I had to go on my settings on mine. I
I
had to go
think I
on
can
my
hear
settings on
everybody.
mine.
I'm trying to figure out why
Okay.
she said this supposed to be a tech girl. What is going on? What was so hard about StreamYard?
Because I had to go and check some. I had to remove some of the security settings on my Apple laptop. I have a lot of security settings set. I had to go
Cause,
in and remove some stuff
cause you know, like how the pop ups and all that
just to
is
get
on
on
there.
this StreamYard app.
well, we're glad you
Yeah.
made it since
Yeah,
TikTok booting everybody off.
Pink, can you talk?
yeah.
I can hear Dontre.
Can you hear me now? Hold on. Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you.
Can you can't hear me?
You
Can
can't hear
y'all hear me?
Victor?
I can.
You can't.
No, I could only hear you, Dontre. I can't hear anybody else.
You can't hear
That's
me?
strange.
Hold
That's
on.
weird.
Hold on. Wait one
I'm not
second.
mute.
Let me see. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I mean I hear you.
Okay. What about now?
Very interesting. Because everybody like, can they hear you?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I
Yep,
can
we
hear
can
you.
hear you.
They can hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, they can hear you.
That's weird. I can't hear them.
Hmm.
Maybe I should leave and try to come back.
Yeah, try that.
Yeah.
Yeah, try that.
Yeah, yeah.
That
She
might that
said
might be
they
easy.
said try that.
Okay.
Well,
But like,
Hold on. Trinice might be my cousin. Her last name Preston.
Yeah.
yep. See, we got to figure out who humped who. You know what I'm saying? Like, but to Dontre point earlier when he was saying like the residual of what we have to fight through, you know, it's real. You know, like I have to walk around and deal with the stereotypes that other women have indoctrinated other women with because of their negative experiences because they don't watch Color Purple. I can do bad all by myself.
I'm
All
like,
this,
y'all ain't never ran into no mister.
yeah.
Like,
No, I'm
come on,
serious.
girl.
I even remember even my mama was used to ride around listening to some songs word for word. What was that lady name? She had that song Superwoman. I'm not your Superwoman.
Karen White,
Uh,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
your superwoman. Yeah, that's
And
Karen
then
White.
yeah, now even I look back like, mama, you was married to the same man. You ain't even got to be worried about being no damn Superwoman. What the hell are you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
She liked
But
that song.
but to your point though earlier when you said is feminism, you know what I'm saying, like in your opinion feminism is still spreading because of you know the level of recruitment. I think it happens on college campuses even though your experience was in work. I mean
Yeah,
young women are very impressionable, you know what I'm saying, like young people in general are impressionable, but nobody's more impressionable than young women. Old women are impressionable.
especially young African American women.
And old women that still think they're young are impressionable.
Yeah,
Like the fact that they think
yes.
they're young is impressionable.
And that's why
So that's just the way they
ain't
are. You know?
ain't
And
nothing wrong with getting older.
no, it's not even just that, right? I think I think it's more important for men to accept that the women with the maturity issues exist, and I think it's just very important to ignore them. If they're not talking about what I'm talking about, then we ain't got nothing to talk about.
Yeah, that is
Yeah, I
true.
mean, it's just really that simple. You know what I'm saying? Because like, what kind of conversation can you have with somebody that's prepared to disagree with you, no matter what you discuss, no matter how much thought you put into something? At what point is it disrespectful to you as a person to have to keep explaining things over and over again? And every time we got to stop and say, "Not all." I'm not done. I'm not talking about that. If you're not smart enough to determine that I'm making a generalization and generalizations are part of problem solving, solution oriented conversation, then you need to get your stupid ass from in front of me.
Bitch.
Yeah, like
Yep.
who the fuck do you think I'm talking to? At some point, that has to be the question. Who do you
Hey
think
man,
I
you
am?
should get out the screen like that. Like,
No,
he
no,
up.
that's the whole point. That's the whole
That's the
point.
whole point. That's why he got up on the screen like that.
It's just like earlier I asked, like, why do you accept compliments for your AI photos? That's not you.
very
Why?
strange, bitch. Very
You want to
strange.
know what? In some alternate universe, that's I couldn't even come up with. I can't even lie straight.
You see how like my face ain't changed because I just knew some bullshit was coming.
I get it. Oh, that girl, she that was talking about her collarbone gone. She gonna tell me. She gonna say, "Yeah, I seen your little pot belly. I seen that shit, but you want to talk about my collarbone?" I said, "Girl, I wouldn't even been mad if you would have talked about my belly, man. But I still have a collarbone.
The conversation's
Collarbone.
on.
Oh,
You
you
want
ain't
to
got
make
no collarbone either.
Man, I'm trying to get one.
That motherfucker.
I'm trying to get me one.
Shit, we just got. You know what? I think we should start out once a week. We should probably incorporate that. We should probably do some type of working out something once a week. Just kind of keep everybody motivated and going. 100 sit-ups, 100 pull-up, 100. What else? 500 jumping jacks.
yeah, we'll put that on the
Ain't
list.
no wrong. Yeah, we can.
And what
I
else?
just
And 100 squats.
yeah. I mean,
100
look, I
squats.
run up a tower 3 times a day, and when I
Hey,
tell you 300 feet climbing 3 times, you going down even ain't it's not a break at all. So you got to get something in there.
Going down ain't a break.
Because like you think you're gonna relax, like you gonna fall. I mean you on equipment and stuff like that, but
you
you
work
don't get
on the wind thing, don't you?
turbines, yeah. Hmm.
Hey, how you doing? You had fun? Not a
Look,
problem.
get up out of here. I'm finna mute you up.
Where's
Oh,
Trinice?
let me.
I got you. Don't worry about it. I already got you.
Now,
Yeah.
where's Trinice at? See, I think she's in there. She's trying to
I
come
think
in.
is she back? Is she back down in the studio? Yes, she is. She way backstage. Let's see what she got. Let's see you back there sitting patiently. What?
I still
Let's
hear y'all.
finally.
What is going on in this damn thing?
So you had to go out and come back in.
Yeah, I
That's
had
all
to
it
go
was.
out. It could have been because I disabled a lot of security settings, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, you probably changed your speaker output or something. You had to. But either way, you're
I,
here.
yeah.
Uh,
What are
one of
y'all
the
talking about?
questions. Well, do you think feminism is diminishing?
No. Do I think
Okay.
the agenda of feminism is diminishing, but the effects of it is still ongoing?
Mm,
Because
mm.
it's just working itself out now. The seed of feminism was planted, and everybody has the seed was planted with baby boomers, right? It went
Hmm.
on into Gen X, millennials, Gen Z, and now Gen Alpha. So the overall mission might be diminishing, but the seed has already manifested itself. If that makes sense, that's what I think of it. They don't have
Yeah,
to do anything because it's already played. It's playing itself out.
yeah, yeah. I think it's just. I don't think whatever you name it, it's always been there though. I
You
think
think
once,
so?
yeah, like
Are you ready to come back on, Disha?
Here I am.
I think it's just always been there. It just didn't have a name.
Mm. So going back to slavery.
I think it's even before the end. Like when you look at, like, think about it, right? Let's just put it in a macro sense. Every story about a woman in the Bible that's not a wife, or even if she is a wife, it's more aligned with the destruction of the man. You know what I'm saying? That's in there, right? We talk about Samson and Delilah. You talk about
He was gonna say that.
Ahab. You talk about, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Then you go through different eras. You look at the religious oppression in the UK, right? From the Queen of England, all of that, right? All of the oligarchies and stuff outside of the ones that were really patriarchal, right? Then then you there's just no story that's worth watching that doesn't have a plot where the woman ruins something. At some point, she messed it up. You know, I saw somebody arguing about power. There was a scene where they was up there looking at post Ghost and whatever was in his will, and he had made his kids have to go to school and everything else to qualify for whatever was in the will. And Tasha didn't get anything, right? Because
Yeah.
she was disloyal and she ruined a lot of the stuff that it had going on. That's always the pivot point. Even when you watch that, remember that show Married with Children, and
Mm-hmm.
Al was
Oh,
selling shoes,
Yes.
and and Peggy was the representative of the ungrateful wife. Roseanne Barr depicted on TV. You have all these images and stories that pivot off of a woman's unwillingness to compromise in general. So before it was called feminism, it was just called just women being women.
I agree with that
Oh, yeah.
It
because
just
when
but
I
they just gave a name to it.
right when I think back to Abraham and Sarah,
Mhm.
they're given a promise. Sarah gets impatient and tells the man, "I tell you what, go sleep with my maidservant. We're gonna make this promise happen." Because of her emotions and feelings rather than taking heed to and keeping faith in what God commanded. She said, "You know what? We about to make this thing happen. Go ahead and let my maid servant bounce on that thing so y'all can have a child and the promise can be born." The promise was never through the maid servant in Abraham. It was through Sarah and Abraham. So,
Hey,
because of Sarah's lack of emotional control, because of her feelings, her getting caught up in her feelings, she tried to make something happen.
yeah, and that maturity, the simplification of those stories is just now happening. You know what I'm saying? To where we can kind of correlate that the right way. You know what I'm saying? To where it's something that we can see. It's always been there, but you're not gonna get the truth from women about that level of accountability from the very women that's sitting in the pews that is the Sarah.
I
And even
disagree. I disagree so
That
bad.
that's just my perspective. I
Why you
mean,
disagree?
No, the thing is because it wasn't an ism, it wasn't a system.
that's what I'm saying. That the behavior has always existed.
Oh yeah,
Naming it,
the
naming
no,
it, naming
no,
it, and
I
turning it
wouldn't
into something else
no,
political is what I'm
no.
talking.
What I'm saying, okay, the behavior, the the action, right, is one thing. But for it to become such a a massive some for it to be something cultural, nigga, that's
It's a
crazy.
subculture. It's a
mass,
subculture
massive
at this point.
movement.
Because because that's the thing. I always said if you want to destroy something with black people involved, all you got to do is try to give it a name. Somebody else gonna, if I call it one thing, somebody gonna disagree and say, no, we supposed to be the Hebrew Israelites. No, somebody said we the children of Raw. You know what I'm saying?
No, but this is
But
different because this affected a whole government.
right,
Like it's like racism, right? A motherfucker
yeah,
can be racist, but if it ain't, but if it's not to the point of where you're systematically being affected, this shit systematically fucked up families, nigga.
That's what I
And like in history, this shit never happened like this. Not on
correct.
this scale. No. Feminism did what racism couldn't even do. And
That
that was
and
break up families.
Dontre, my point is when they put a name on it and called it something, then it became the weaponized version of people's behavior. They subsidize it, they put money behind it, and they encourage women that behave that way to go harder because it's cool now. It's got a name. Whereas before it didn't have a name. And so men would grab the closest stick they had and then beat their woman into submission.
Well, when they started putting in laws in place that supported your
That,
rebellion, that's a different level.
that's what I'm saying. They weaponized it. I'm agreeing with you. This is a like what I was given was the early just the general behavior, right? And then somebody said, how can we use that behavior to our advantage because they're never gonna change? Give it a name and put it on the jersey. You know what I'm saying? And write some laws, give me some definitions, and call it feminism. That's just my for real. Because
I,
the best thing that you do, the best way to control people is to take what they do naturally and make it cool, even if it's dysfunctional.
Like
You
kind of
don't
like
have to train them to do something that they're already doing. You encourage dysfunction.
yeah, it's like Sodom and Gomorrah. Now it's LGBTQ. God damn.
Yeah,
I
Okay, the alphabet people. That's what I become.
LGBTQIA.
yeah,
Because if they add another alphabet,
yeah. Because that's part of the reason why, like, for instance, like when the men that and women that are hypersexual, for lack of better words, right? They don't see the same boundary in intimacy as someone else that's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Because some men and some women like, yeah, it ain't nothing but another piece of pussy. Go ahead and try it. You know what I'm saying? Just try it. You ain't got to commit to it. You ain't got to do none of that. Just try it. And they don't see anything wrong with that. Just like it's some women out here that say, hey, I might as well cheat because all men cheat. But they don't never say the only men that cheat. Well, all the men that cheat on you cheat on you. All the men that you get cheat on you because that's what you're attracted to. But they rather try to put some other kind of boundary and restriction on it to justify their behavior. You understand what I'm saying? All they doing is renaming it something else. It's the behavior is already there. The behavior has to be there before we can give it a definition.
Mm.
And then you make laws out of it. Once it has a definition and it's popular, widely accepted, then they start to regulate it. Regulate it means they tax it in some way, shape, or form. They're gonna
Well,
put somebody behind it, and they're gonna give a mascot to it. If it's got a name, it's gonna have a mascot. Put it on the jersey and put it in the rafters. You're not gonna get it out of here either, because the behavior gonna exist even if you take the name away. Because like if we came out like, what would the world look like? Would women change? Would women behave differently if feminism wasn't a definition?
yep.
In
Collectively,
what
they would.
in what way?
They wouldn't be incentivized for their rebellion.
Oh,
It'd be covert.
right. It'll be covert, but the behavior still exists. Deep down, that rebellion never goes anywhere.
No, but they'll be behaving like them bitches in third world countries.
Yeah, for real, because there'll be consequences for them getting out of line.
Yeah. I mean, if we could openly slap a bitch and everybody asks you what you do you get slapped? Oh, nigga, the world would be a better place. If they
It
if
would
they
be
if they change the laws right now, nigga, I'm just gonna run outside and just go into that line of bitches and just hold my hand out and slap them.
like Bernie Mac getting off that train.
I
But
don't know
but
what
here's
you did, bitch, but you did something.
the here's the crazy part though, right? In that scenario about being able to put hands on a woman, women already do that to each other
Yeah, but
because of
Lord forbid a nigga do it. I mean, if they gave us a license to slap hoes, man, it'd be lace fronts all over the place.
Hey, like a hunt tag.
It'd be
You
lace
can,
fronts and eyelashes every fucking where.
sir, let me see you slap a whole card.
Bow! All
You
you
got,
gotta do is see it. Eyelashes flipping. Woo, woo, woo.
hey, and then it reset like cell phone time. Like you can only slap 5 bitches this month. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you got it. You getting out of control, nigga.
Yeah, you got to slow down your
They're
slapping.
gonna be like, I'm gonna let my slaps build up.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
let my
have roll
slaps
over
build up.
slaps.
Be like,
You
you
know,
ain't slapped nobody? Nah, I'm saving mine's up for next
I'm
month.
saving mine for 28, so I can just run through slap by 5 bitches a day. You know what
Be
I'm
like,
saying?
next month my birthday, I'm saving them up.
For 2 years, you have people. Hey, man, you got some spare slaps I can use?
You imagine that, nigga. You be at Popeyes. What did you say to me, bitch?
Hey,
Slap the biscuits.
Be like, you rushing me? You rushing me in the drive-through?
hey, hey, you want to see my receipt? What you what you
Pow!
what you mean by that? The fuck? You want to see my?
Oh.
Ah!
Oh.
What you mean?
Yeah,
What you
man.
mean? Pull up to the window?
Yeah. Bonnets, man. Listen, boy. As soon as I see a bitch in the bonnet, I don't even care what's going on. I'm trying to check that motherfucker out. I see
Like,
some house slippers or some pajamas. Bow!
no, but I just don't think it's going anywhere. I just think they
you
gave you a
gotta
name.
you gotta wind that motherfucker up first. Mm.
Be like
Ooh,
Voltron.
buddy.
You
Hulk
remember
Hogan
Voltron
said he
Sniper
don't
Planet?
know where I'm from, bone. You don't know where I'm coming from.
It'd be like Voltron slash a planet, then pose, and then the planet blow up behind him. Be just like that.
And he gonna be like, Pookeisha, yeah. Pookeisha don't know where I'm coming from. Pookeisha don't know what I'm talking about.
I got a question for y'all. Do y'all think that women's voting rights should be taken away?
Hell yeah. As long as you support them Democrats and nigga bitches twerking on stage, nigga. Hell yeah.
uh, yeah. I think we need to see what it looks like without them voting. So we can see. So, like, we got to measure effectiveness, right? What do we lose if women don't vote?
Degenerate support.
What do we lose? I mean, like, think about it.
How often have they weighed how many black women versus black men vote? Is
Well,
there
how women voted and they still not getting what they want.
well, feminists are not getting
Well,
what they want.
well, in general, right? Feminists still vote conservative, and like in general, most feminists are already married. Like as far as like the other side, like the GOP side, most of them folks got husbands. They just be talking crazy, and they be convincing their competitor to not vote, to not be married and vote with their men.
Cause the way we was taught was whatever my dad, if if that's what he wants to go, that's how
It
we
should be that
go
way.
with. Yeah.
I don't even know how niggas can have a relationship with a bitch that support another football team. Like how you a motherfucking Saint fan and this bitch is a motherfucking Rams fan. And she got her motherfucking banner up in this bitch.
Hey, you know, I had a partner that used to be a recruiter in the army. He said one of his things he used to say was like, "I'm either put you in the army, or I'm gonna put the army in you."
Oh shit.
Either way, We gonna get some understanding and straightening here.
Okay.
But yes, uh, I think we need to see what it looked like without it. Because even with them voting, still not getting what they want. So you lost anyway. And 92% of the people that voted were black women. 92%. And
Man.
then almost 80% of the men that voted like the black women, they're raised by the same demographic. So and like mathematically speaking, right? There's never a situation. There's just mathematically no way 12%, the 13% of black people that make up the population, right? Let's say if all of the 13% were eligible voters and all of those 13% of people voted, half of white people will still outvote them because white people make up 2/3 of the United States.
Yeah.
So by numbers, and women vote the most. So in case in point, when Trump got elected in 2016, only 55% of white people voted. Oh, well, 55% of white women put him in office in 2016. So white women can outvote black people as a collective by themselves.
All day.
Mm.
So it doesn't even make sense why to me why black people throw their voting power behind one party. We should be voting according to what we benefit the most from.
And that's my whole thing.
And
I'm like,
because like
one.
because like no, let me finish this thought too, but I'm gonna let you have it. Because when you talk to black people about politics, they say I can't vote for no race. That's like you work for one. You work for a dude that's just like Donald Trump. You don't say shit. You clock in, take your bitch ass back there, and do exactly. You go count the boxes and fill out the spreadsheet, and then you clock out and take your bitch ass home.
Yeah.
But you gonna wait every 4 years. You think you finna get some straightening on Capitol Hill? Don't vote. You don't even know who in your district. You ain't even voting locally.
And that. Oh.
So that's what I'm saying. We have a level of political illiteracy, and you're not gonna get what you want if you don't know how it's built. Like for instance, right? If I gave you and Nola an example of, hey, it's $2 million in that house, right? All you gotta do is find it and it's yours. And if you take off running and just go in the house, where do you go look for it at? You don't even know where it's at. And if I tell you you got 15 minutes to find it and it's yours, right? You don't know. You're not asking the right questions. You don't have a blueprint of the house. You don't have. You're not asking anything that can lead you to be successful with it. And then the people that know how the house is put together, you're not even asking them any questions. You call them coons. You
It's
say
like,
they
where's the attic?
yeah, yeah, exactly. Even though we know it is upstairs, hopefully we do. But some people, people can't even tell time no more. Can't write in cursive. We have a significant gap in literacy between people that understand right from wrong and ethics and so many other baseline principles that you're supposed to learn or be taught in the house before you even get to school. And that is coming from the party that solicits degeneracy and free, you know what I'm saying, and free feeling and expression, but not free thinking. They don't tell you to think free. They tell you to express yourself, but because you don't require no thinking, you just living with feelings.
Nigga B, you said you was gonna finish your thought and you was gonna let her have it. Nigga,
I'm
that was
done.
about motherfucking 5 minutes ago.
No, but you just extra for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sitting up here looking at the timer.
Well, it felt like 5 minutes.
See, feeling. Prime example. He said
This nigga B, man.
it.
That nigga B said, fuck this. Y'all gonna learn something today.
God damn it, right.
Stats, data, facts, bitch.
Man. Tik-
it is a different vibe being on here than being on TikTok though.
yeah,
Yeah,
I,
we ain't got people on here whining.
I think that keeps it entertaining. Like every
No, because I think you can go on your tangents.
yeah, we ain't have a shut up, bitch.
I, I think
People
We
on here are
listening for the
very
Miss Booty.
encouraging.
yeah.
Yeah, they are.
I do
They do.
the platform that you got to talk on. Uh, TikTok is just it's just the wild west, man. You like it was just like that time we was on there and
West.
Buddy was talking about, you know what I'm saying, slapping people that had a pistol drawn on them and then taking their cheeks. We was like, whoa, what are you talking about?
Good God
Yeah,
damn.
talking about, and y'all wonder why men like men like booty. I said, nah, we ain't gonna just let you skate by like that. Cause the men on here don't like other men booty like that. It's like ain't nobody
Yeah,
gonna. If you're trying to come out the closet on here, you need to jump back in and go to somebody else's pants.
TikTok crazy, bro. Like it's TikTok so unpredictable. We could do a stream out about that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, some of the women they be getting all upset, thinking you talking directly to them. Who you calling that it?
I'm gonna drop. What I'm gonna start doing is when we do these stream yards, do a compile a bunch of videos that we've been watching all week. Run that shit through so we can have that we can kind of spice things up as we having this conversation because boy, you know, TikTok just give you exactly everything you're looking for. It's in your face, but they
mhm,
ain't paying shit. And
nope.
you know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Yeah, we gotta
TikTok,
tear YouTube. Gotta get to YouTube for real.
yeah.
They want to work you like
We on
a
YouTube
hoe
right
on the
now.
corner.
Yeah,
They
This
want
yeah,
to work you. They want to work you like a hoe on the corner.
yeah. Ain't no platform gonna give you a program that benefits you.
No,
Like YouTube got the best formula. Like if you can manage to get like a 2 hour video and you can keep it where they can advertise on it, you know what I'm saying, and keep it pretty clean. Um, if you run 9 Google ads in a 2 hour period and you get 55% of the ad revenue. So just
that's cool.
mathematically, yeah. But you have to have like, you know what I'm saying, 1,000. You got to have the criteria that monetize you. You know, I think it's like 4,000 hours of viewership and 1,000 followers. You know, it's 1,000 subscribers at least. So
yeah,
you
we gotta
know,
start working on that.
mhm.
I definitely you know just change the momentum because we got momentum in every place. We just got to make sure we entertaining. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
A lot of people just don't have that ability. The way we was running our shows last year,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah, man. Like we was locked in, man. Like before I got on the road, uh, for sure. Like the plan and the preparation, getting the clips together. You know, it could have been ran cleaner, but like that happens with repetition over time.
I'll do it this time though. I'll get the clips together, drop it in the woo woo woo,
Hmm.
and then we
Cause
can
I know
react.
sometimes I actually go back and like the lives that I miss, I actually go back and do the little clips and then I send them over to you. I don't know if you like them or not, but I send them over to you just in case you want to
We
post them.
need that. Yeah, we need that. Like, yeah, if you see something that we can use, and if it entertains you, it's gonna entertain somebody else.
Yeah, yeah. If you got that kind of time, nigga, I hate clipping.
Yeah, we need that. Yeah, that's it. That's that initiative stuff that we was talking about earlier. You know, because and it's just so many different things that we should be doing right now, and we know we could be doing, but we need somebody that can see something that we can't see.
That's Disha Misfit. That nigga crazy.
Cause
Yeah.
when y'all was talking about them scammers in Florida, that's when I put that spin that on the
Mhm.
background of it when y'all talking about them people in Florida.
Hey
I was
man,
like,
You motherfuckers is killers.
what state do you believe produces the most dysfunctional music?
Florida, I believe that. Well, all my soul. Or
I
Louisiana.
swear. You think? Yeah,
No,
Louisiana.
Mississippi, Mississippi.
I was
Them
about to say
niggas,
Louisiana.
them niggas. I don't give a fuck. NBA young boy. That nigga is a terrible nigga. What's going on with him? He look fucked up lately.
Do you know why he got them
He
things right there? They said because he had to wear a halo at one point in time and it left scarring.
no, that nigga got no. He looks like he's aging pretty bad.
What do you think it is, bro?
I don't know. Maybe it's the pills. Maybe
That lean with it, rock with it.
have y'all seen it? Let me see something.
Oh, Trinice, I meant to ask you. Um, you relate to the okay? Your last name is Preston. My great aunt was named Emily Preston, and they down there from New Orleans. But my cousin Wimpy, his name is Robert Preston. So I was like, I might be related to you.
Is he on Facebook?
Yes, he is.
Under what's his Facebook name?
Robert Preston.
Oh, might
I'm
be
about
making
to
some
get up.
connections. Might be making some connections.
He live in Baton Rouge.
Yeah. Light skinned.
He's married to somebody named Reagan Preston.
Uh
Is
huh.
that the same person?
He heavy set, light skinned.
Oh
Got
wait.
curly. Got like curly hair.
Can we share links on here?
Oh yeah, sure. What's up,
What
Trey?
again?
What's up, Trey? You go check the chat out over here.
Let's see.
Let's
What's
see.
it?
Man,
So
boy,
What would you?
how would you
Okay,
do
two
that?
comments. Hold
um, when you say share links, you mean like when you want to send something
on.
up here?
Or see a video?
Oh, see a video? Uh,
You got to download the video then upload it.
no, you don't have to do that. What you would do is let's see. So you can click custom layout 12 and then you can bring up whatever video you want to look at or
Yeah. What about the link? Where would I put the link?
That is so cute.
oh, what you would end up doing is just sharing your screen for real. So let's say you want to share a screen. So you hit the plus sign. No, not the plus sign. Cancel that. There's a share screen feature over here. Oh, I'm tripping. You see at the bottom, in the middle, next to what the plus sign is in the dead center. It'll
It
say
looks
share
like
screen.
it's
Well,
a
let's say
box with a plus.
if you got another tab open somewhere, um, it'll allow you to do that.
Yeah, let me do it.
Because you could share slides, video files, and image
Yeah,
files from
you
that.
should be able to do it. It should say when you
Okay,
hit
the
that
plus. Hit the plus sign.
hit the plus sign. It says share screen.
Or don't say share screen with me.
Mm.
What selections do you have when you hit that plus sign?
It just says add item, media slot.
Slides and PDFs. I don't see how you don't have share screen.
Yeah,
When
man.
or you can do like okay, so check this out, right? You see the boxes where all of our profiles is at the bottom, and you see where it says present or invite. Click
Yeah.
present. Try that, then hit share screen and see what it does.
Okay, I see. I see. I got you. That definitely worked.
Okay, good. There we go. And then you should be able to just bring that up when you add it to the stage, and it should put us all to the side in some kind of way.
Mm.
Yep.
Oh, we on the sun. Oh,
The
oh, dang.
I've been waiting to do this shit my whole life, lit boy.
Whoa.
Come here. I'll tell you where I'm at. I'll meet you at the studio anywhere. I will beat the fuck out you, nigga. That's on my daughters. Hey, I'll beat the piss out you. You a little boy. I remember you. You was a hoe and you known to cry. Say, I ain't been serving over a month. I don't smoke cigarettes. You bitch ass nigga. I ain't pop a pill going on a month. I ain't smoked a cigarette in a month. Man,
In a
stop all
month?
that pussy ass drug this and addict that. Bring your gangsta ass here. Come anywhere I'm at and watch what I do you. Man, I'm in South Korea.
Man, what is up?
It's good though. It ain't no beef. I don't want no problem with y'all. I'll fight you though if you want to. And I just want to fuck up his rollout for all that whole ass shit he do behind the scenes. It's good though. It's good though. It ain't no beef. I don't want no problem with y'all.
Man, dude, is it me or this nigga just look different, bro?
He look a little sweet. He sound like he a little sweet too.
Yeah, he sound like
Nah, quit
he'll
outfit.
beat
On my
he'll
daughter, I
beat
ain't
the
gonna
back
stun none of
in,
them bitch
beat
ass niggas no
somebody
more.
back in.
Tell them niggas fuck with me. Fuck all them bitch ass niggas. You just let me get on this bitch ass nigga ass. No,
Think you
no,
a
no.
Aries?
Yeah.
Take 10 minutes. Why does that?
What?
One,
What?
two, three.
No,
That's
I'm
it.
an
'Cause, oh, I'm
Aries.
stupid as fuck. Bitch, you flop with your bitch ass. I ain't letting you slide. And they better not get into the fuck you, you old ass bitch. You, hey, you one in my antique closet, nigga. Fuck you. You thought you was gonna count me out too, nigga. You a hoe. Nah, quit
Yeah.
I don't
He seemed like he
understand
ready
this
to beat
body language.
somebody back in.
shit. Cause I really
Yeah,
let
my
some
birthday
other
March
pussy ass shit
24th.
hurt me. And that's what really got me back on this bitch going. I
April
was tripping. I
19th.
have been doing great, bitch.
Huh?
You right
What was
though.
it,
And
Trilise?
I thank you for that.
I'm
I
April
apologize to
19th,
you
so
and I
I'm on
apologize
a.
for shit.
Oh,
Cause I really let some other
yeah.
What the
But
hell
my
y'all
friend,
even talking about?
Yeah,
oh,
mute their ass up. I'm trying to listen.
Nigga?
I'm sorry, y'all.
Kidding about your zodiac.
Yeah, these niggas is crazy.
Oh,
That nigga got them both of them niggas, them pink ass niggas got happy.
Aries.
I'm caramel. Thank you.
Nah, both of you niggas pink. I'm wearing pink.
don't
Pink is
hate. That,
pink is pink. That's one of my favorite colors. Pink is,
mine's too.
but I'm caramel colored.
Them niggas toes is pink.
No,
Caramel.
they don't go there. See, see, he look
Nah,
like he ready to beat somebody back in. He's sweet.
man, I don't know, man.
They
I
had to
just
be
don't.
AI.
You got the
Cause
game
all of a
fucked up.
sudden
You just
he's
another
talking
ran
like
through body.
this.
All these niggas that you done fucked and somehow you still ain't nobody. But I love your nasty trash shades, cricket booted, plastic ass. Bitch be treating me like I'm shit and I ain't do shit that's all that bad. She say she pee, she prostitute, nasty hoe all about her bag. I'ma sip my drink like fuck them pills and just relax. You ain't coming back no more. You got the game fucked.
That nigga
Turn
ain't even.
on the subtitles.
Jesus Christ, that's it.
You can't understand him.
I don't know. That boy speak emojis.
He's speaking
Yeah,
cursive.
yeah, yeah. That shit wild, boy.
You're
Man,
right.
let
He
me.
does act like a sassy pineapple.
He sure do.
That
Why
nigga
can't
said
He gonna hear you. That boy pop out like the candy man.
the fuck that.
America's about to go to war. And when she goes to war, she wants black and brown bodies. Now you're useful. They don't give a doggone about how black lives matter until they want to use black lives to accomplish their wicked ends. They're trying to provoke Iran. I would like to say to the president, it would not be a wise move for you because you're already $23 trillion in debt and you don't have any money to prosecute a war. So if you don't have the money to prosecute a war, the Federal Reserve is printing money every day. So you will have to come to the Federal Reserve to borrow money that you don't have to prosecute a war.
That nigga be going off. No. Man, my whole For You is full of Michael Jackson.
I found a cheat code.
I'm just used to it. I've been in jail since I was a minor, so I'm really used to it. And this jail right here is like kitty camp to me. I'm ready to go upstate where guys usually cut you left and right.
Nicholas Cox, he'll tell you straight to your face, I'm Crip. I hate Bloods, they hate me, and I'm gonna fight every time I see one. And he will. He's one of the Crips that actually, he ain't afraid of the Bloods, and he does fight.
Nobody expected it. The most dangerous person in the jail was a 24-year-old gang member. Nicholas Cox had been locked up since he was a minor. Robbery, grand larceny, gang fights. He openly admitted he was a Crip. He also said, whenever I see a Blood, I'm gonna hit them. And this jail was full of Bloods. The first fight, he jumped out of line, punched a Blood in the face. The next day, 4 Bloods attacked him in segregation. Pepper spray filled the entire tier, but he kept fighting. He said, on the streets, you can run. In jail, there's nowhere to go. Later, the jail started cuffing him. 24, harsh surveillance, escorted wherever he went, and yet he felt safe because he knew if he let his guard down, he'd eventually die in there. The irony, this mouthy, violent man started looking out for a 16-year-old Crip in the next cell, teaching him how to survive. But soon, the boy got slashed across the face.
And the same thing that happened to him happened to me. A little blade, I don't know what it was. I can't really explain to you. I was shocked at that moment. I don't really.
Nigga, that shit is wild.
Degeneracy.
Just pure, flat out.
Like, who y'all think he got a daddy?
Hell no.
Heck, nowhere inside.
You know what though? Some woman that work in the jail still gonna get pregnant by him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave on that note. God damn.
They love him.
Shit, nigga.
They love who?
The dude talking about he a Crip and he hate Bloods, and I'm like, he saying it like
The super
he
Pookie.
fighting for his, yeah, he fighting for, like you said, Super Pookie. He got
Cause he can't.
a big old P on his chest with the Superman symbol.
Hey, look, this is the thing. He ain't a Pookie by himself, cause a Pookie come out of Pookie Coochie.
He said got the Super Pookie come out of the Super Coochie.
I ain't never seen a leopard come out of a rabbit. So the generous don't come from scholars. Whatever he is, his mama worse than that. Y'all
You
think he
think
came out of
so?
a first lady?
You think so?
What kind of woman do you think raised him?
The one that be like, I'm gonna call my son.
Yeah.
Yep. Is that woman generally a classy woman?
No, she drink out the bottle. She drink out the bottle. She drink out the bottle. Yeah.
Do those women generally have husbands?
No.
Do those women generally have fathers?
No.
What do you think the woman was like that was her mother?
Shoot. She probably was 10 times worse.
This
Do
is
as I
everything.
do what I say.
Yeah, you see how I'm not asking hard questions. You can kind of see how a son can kind of come out that way, because if it's a bunch of women born that way, nobody really says anything. They'll still talk some crap about it or whatever, right? But that type of woman don't generally end up in general population popping off on other women, telling some, yeah, every time I see a blood, I'm going off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that's what that. I'm like, how
But
can you distinguish? Are they just walking around with red on? I'm like, y'all all in prison.
the same way he can see them, I can see how a person is raised without a father.
I'm like, man.
because they've been trained by their environment. And when something that you can't relate to, the reason you can't relate to it is because you don't have any relationships. The operative word here is relate. You don't have nothing in your family that you could relate to that particular behavior. So they had to be raised in a different family format with a different behavior.
Have
This
you
stuff
ever
ain't
came across people that actually be putting B's and C's where they don't belong in words when they talking to you, and you be looking at them like this, like, huh,
only on
huh?
social media. I've seen it
Oh,
some other kind of ways, like let's
I
say,
don't, man, this shit crazy.
yeah, I don't like they won't even wear Calvin Klein. For the Bloods will wear Calvin Klein because say Crip Killer. Can't make it up. Can't. I don't. I just don't dabble off into that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some weird things. You know, but I don't cats is weird.
Now this is what I'm on. This is what I'm on. Hold on. Why Mike jump off that stage like that?
Hey,
Hold
come
on.
over to the left side of that video and shrink the screen.
Do what now?
Come over to the left side of that screen. You got up and shrink it. Close it in on both sides.
Like that.
Um,
Hold on. This what fucked me up. Who's really fucking with Mike?
Mike is standing.
This what fucked me up right here though. The spin. God damn. Man, what we doing here? Like Chris Brown can't do no spin like that. Mike had the perfect spin I've ever seen. Who's really fucking with that spin?
No, I'm about to go crazy.
Yeah, you got to get a hover. You got to get one of them hover things to do it. You got to get a toy.
In order to spin like Mike, you got to be on the hoverboard.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really think about it, man, Mike looked like he was very athletic.
Yeah, he was. You can't do the stuff that he do just by. I'm just gonna decide to do it. That boy stretched. Like he was very very what's the word? They would call him wiry. But he got to be strong to move like that. And then they say, man, he used to rehearse for hours. When they have all, I mean, the more people you have, the more rehearsal you got to do to get this stuff right. They got athletic musicians using fellows and props. Everybody got somewhere to be on the floor on time so he can get the camera in the right spot. Then, not to mention all the hands-on and that he had on it, you know, like with production and filming, and like his videos were mini movies.
heck, they would do world premiere. Haven't you noticed
Yeah, well,
they don't do world premiere? They will cut off the news
yeah,
like
like
mid.
Mike would come on TV like the Pope. It's like the Pope had a speech when Mike came on for a video.
I ain't seen that in so long.
Yeah, because it's not like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like you can premiere anything nowadays. If these guys was alive right now, they'd be the greatest content creators ever. They wouldn't have to deal with the record company. It wouldn't have to have no issues with no distribution or nothing. They can premiere right now.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get
Man,
up off of here tonight, man. I appreciate y'all. Hope
Yeah,
by,
man.
by tomorrow, I'm gonna try to map out, come up with something where we can kind of. I need to work on this Facebook algorithm so people can be anticipating us to get on here.
Yeah. Get a Facebook timeline some love.
Even
okay.
they, Yeah, same thing. Like we hitting YouTube right now. Like y'all on YouTube right now.
Hmm.
Oh, I ain't know that. All right.
Yeah, we all over the place with StreamYard. So we hitting like 4 or 5 platforms at one time. It'd be ideal if we could hit the live stream with TikTok too, but it's different when you just on TikTok directly.
It's
Yep,
cool.
yep. So we'll figure it out. But I don't know if I'm gonna go live tomorrow. I don't even know when they would let me off of live. Let me see.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers blocked me for the shit I said at the end of the video. When I said no,
What?
I said some shit like no, a man don't want you for your personality or some shit last night when I dropped everybody.
Oh, to
Hey,
Sharonda.
Trinice, go ahead and read that.
Off topic, Shorty with the red shirt from New Orleans look good as fuck.
Hey,
Trey.
Trey, he is gone at the seat. Trey shooting this shot.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah. You
Trey
ain't
I'm
even
shooting
so
this shot.
I'm
you ain't
so
even people even talking about you.
I thought you was asking me just to read something to
Yeah.
you. Like,
No, he talking about you.
I wasn't even paying attention to it like that. I'm thinking that boy, my mind's somewhere else right now, y'all. I promise you.
Trey talking about you.
I done had a lot going on today.
All right, y'all. Well, we're gonna try to team up tomorrow, so I'll keep in contact.
All
All
right,
right,
Ben.
All right.
all right.
Bye,
Until next
everybody.
time, you guys.
Right now, I'll let you.
All right. Bye bye.